All right, Zero Cool, a player that I've known about for a long time. Banelings showing up and doing the damn thing in the past. Actually, not too long ago, what, maybe a week ago, tops. I might have even been earlier this week. I can't even keep up with all the stuff that goes on sometimes. I know it's been a minute. We haven't had a commentated set. Nate has been streaming and putting people up to duke it out, get some games in, maybe fight players that they're not accustomed to fighting. Maybe you don't bump into them in ranked or exhibition. Here we go. Right now, this is not about me. This is about, oh, and I gotta say, I like that color 5, man. Zero Cool, a Jago that's been around for a while. I tend to know a lot more about the Jago players specifically because I was looking into that back then. I was like, all right, who's good? Who's doing what? Who's the Zero Cool guy? Who's Tommy? Who's Crazy Skate Nate? Here we go, getting things started. Banelings opting to go for a character that I think is pretty damn good in this matchup. I recently saw something from Crazy Skate Nate demonstrating how patient you can be in this matchup to basically allow Killgore to not control so much of the screen. It's time consuming, right? It's very mentally taxing, but letting Killgore shoot and shoot and shoot and getting to predict how they're going to use their missiles actually ends up doing you a favor in the long run. Nice little micro movement to avoid the throw. I like that little shimmy action going on. Zero Cool known for, I would think, a very solid Jago. A lot of people have their opinions. I think he's a great player. I think he showed up to some games. I like to jump out of the throw a little bit late. He could actually punish that. I think Banelings just needs to get his bearings. Take a little bit of time. Slow it down. I like that. Good knockdown. I'm out of there. That's something that Zero Cool is going to have to be aware of, right? It's almost Killgore-esque. Right? Killgore can do the same thing. Teleport last second while you're trying to DP, make you whiff, reappear, and just punish you. Kind of phases in and out, right? I don't know if it would be so much of a teleport as it is like a quick phase, right? Almost like a spot dog or something. Well, we're going to stay safe there. Low short with snap +1 on block because of instinct and going into win kick. Normally, if you're doing light, that would be -2. Medium becomes -4. Oh no, I'm being told that the audio is chopping a little bit. This is not good right now. We want to keep up with the action. Nice, hit confirmed. Balance the break. I like that. Zero Cool has a very solid Jago, man. It's everything, it's deliberate. It doesn't seem like he's afraid to go for what he needs to. It's not accidental. He's like, I'm going in. I know exactly where I want to be at. I'm going to get hit a few times on the way in, but I'm going to do something about it. Gotta hit Y. They wanted to figure out Alright. Audio check. In terms of quality, we do the best we can. It's not the actual mic itself. I found out that for some reason how the party is started and Twitch being loaded sometimes affects the quality of the commentary. We don't really want that. The same way that we wouldn't want too much lag or hiccups between the players. Let me know if there's any improvement on that. I know people showed up to watch some good matches and they don't want to hear choppy audio. But what I want to see from Banelings now, I know that Banelings has a very solid play style, a very strong mind. I want to see the adaptation, what Zero Cool is looking for. Zero Cool is finding a way to cut off Banelings' options immediately. Zero Cool is completely with, yeah, see, look at that. He's willing to jump, maybe, ooh, jump medium kick. He's willing to take damage early on because Zero Cool is confident enough that, okay, I ate a couple of stray bullets and I ate some damage, on the way in. Now I got my offensive opportunity. I'm not going to miss. I'm going to jump out the gym, get the grab right there. If he jump grabs to the other side, I think it was a spacing idea. Just trying to catch Banelings off guard. Blocking some more. Wind kick punish. See, now Banelings is slowing things down, right? He's got meter. He can exhaust if Zero Cool tries to go through. Yep. Baited. And he used the phase right after. That's why, if you saw Nate play this matchup not too long ago, he played it fairly recently, you'll see that he didn't try to use Shadow Wind Kick very often. He realized it's not a consistent option when the opponent has instinct. Or rather, not even instinct, when they have Shadow Wind. They can use that bar, do exhaust, and that Shadow bar that you spent, it's going away. That's a wrap. Now, it is possible to land Shadow Wind Kick through that option, but it's safest to do it when your opponent has no meter. But guess what? At the start of a round, if you got someone like Banelings trying to control space, he's probably going to build meter before he's likely to. Again, proving that that option is not going to be a sufficient one, but Zero Cool adding one more layer, saying, look, I'm catching you off guard after the phase, buddy. I know what's going to happen. Looking for that offensive action, but 22 frame startup on overhead. The huge gap gives someone like Banelings enough time to react. You don't want to do that. Now, it's good to go for the mix. You can't be afraid. You got to put options together, okay? People will get hit by stuff. It happens. When you're playing a character, or rather a player such as Banelings is not going to let this stuff rock. We're early on in the set. There's not enough nerves to really make him be afraid just yet. It's only a one-game deficit. Alvaro saying that everything sounds better. I'm actually really impressed with how Banelings turned this around, but Zero Cool has absolutely no fear. I'm in there. Face it down. He didn't even need to. Banelings with the smart stuff. And this is what I was talking about. Both players, incredibly amazing to watch. I like this. I like the fact that Zero Cool knows most likely how bad this matchup is. I'm pretty sure this isn't his first time playing it. He adapted really well to the phase. He's willing to take a little bit of damage. As a good friend used to tell me, sometimes you got to take a good hit to get the better one. Sounds kind of weird, sounds kind of wonky, but Zero Cool is willing to, eat some damage on the way in. Because when he finds that successful jump in, the empty jump, or whatever he's been able to establish at this point, he's going to take advantage of it. Banelings doing what he needed to do this time around, saying, look, all right, you're going to go for that strategy. You're already trying to use Shadow Wind Kick to get through missiles. I'm phasing. Then when I phase, you're looking for a delayed uppercut. You're trying to get something out. That gives Banelings a little bit more of a... Yo. Alright, let me know how everything sounds. Back at it. Zero Cool, Banelings. Empty jump and going for another one, expecting maybe Zero Cool to go for a throw there. Alright, let me know how everything sounds. Zero Cool trying to dance on him. And you got to admit, Zero Cool has this fearless approach. I definitely respect it. I know what it's like. You want to play a game, you want to be skilled. Not everybody's going to be a fan, but sometimes you just got to go in. Banelings with that the pickup there, seeing, look, you're going to try to go for a counter break. I don't want that. The DP this time, I think Banelings chose that option because of how close Zero Cool actually got with Jago this time with the Shadow Wind Kick. Phasing through it, forcing him to spend bar, and knowing that was probably the worst thing that Jago can do, is just spend that bar, get rid of that meter. As a Jago player, you're going to get used to knowing sometimes you're just going to be wrong. With any character, you're going to throw a shadow move, you're going to go for a shadow counter, you're going to get baited. It happens. Just throwing away that shadow fireball, especially when you have instinct, you could have got life back. You could have got, the HKD set up. You can do the old school, back throw, shadow fireball, button, and then end your combo type stuff. Shadow DP is the catch out tool. Oh no. Cool's sitting nice right now. He does not need to get really aggressive. He can wait this out if he wants to. Launching the sun at him. Using that Blanca ball to get in. Banelings, this is, believe it or not, this is still absolutely doable for Zero. Or rather, for Banelings against Zero, because even with the life deficit, one wrong move from Zero, it could lead to a big punish. No, not a problem at all. Zero Cool has instinct, but that's not going to matter because he put him in that scenario that's unbreakable. Banelings with the salute saying, look, I see you. I know what you came here to do. I know what kind of player you are. Definitely strong, but right now, I'm sitting one game ahead. You got to give it up to Zero Cool, though, man. He showed up to play. What an incredible Jago. Like, I know that we all have different skill levels with each character. I don't even know who would be considered the best Kilgore out there. I know Base has a really solid Kilgore. I've actually played the Kilgore that he has in the past. He was, you know, kind enough to give me some games, so I know more or less what areas you just got to stop, right? You can't, don't advance, don't pass go, don't collect 200. You're gonna just have to chill right there. If you notice the mind game that's happening where once both players have meter, if Zero Cool decides, I'm a shadow wind kick through missiles, Bane can say, you know what, here's the exhaust. He can teleport, or rather phase, DP. There's a couple of things that he can do to stop Zero. He can even just choose to block altogether. Zero can try to risk it for the biscuit, try to DP after seeing a phase, and if he mistimes it, it's getting blocked, and then you're gonna get blown up. Yeah, you know what? All jokes and all fun aside, what I see right now is two players that are really skilled, just having a blast, going at it. I'm gonna give respect to both players here. Banelings doing the damn thing. I really was impressed with the last game. The salute. Got a little bit of movement on screen, letting them know, look, I'm still in it. I like that from Zero, putting whatever damage he can stand, medium kick. I like the way that button looks. I think it's a ridiculously cool looking button. It's not used as often. At least far stand medium kick. No shadow counter from Bane. He could have actually taken his turn right there. What? Encounter breaker. I had to take a second, man. Zero Cool looking for the opportunity to establish uppercut. Pop instinct. Let's see what Bane does. No uppercut on the jump in. That could have been big right there. Bane getting the opportunity and immediate break. Oh, we're jumping. Jumping out the gym. You're not touching me there. This is enough? Yeah. What? Okay. So let's get over it. Let me take a sip of my coffee and let's get back into the action. Essentially, Zero Cool has this, I'm moving in and I'm swinging. I'm going to completely destroy everything that you're looking for. And Bane is like, look, man, I know how this matchup goes. I know that you're doing damn well right now, but I was able, there we go, shadow counter. I was able to take game 2 and game 3. I believe it's 2-1 right now in Banelings' favor. I like this opening from Bane. It's definitely tough to deal with. It's not always the most exciting matchup to play. Looking for the shimmy action, dash up, dash back. You ain't gonna have that. Banelings did not, ooh, double kick. Let's go, hit confirm. Double kick, heavy laser. Dashing in the corner. Just your path ends here. Letting them know, look, I'm moving forward. I'm not running from you. I will say this much, I'm absolutely, I'm impressed. I think Zero Cool plays this matchup pretty damn well. I actually, I like that approach. It's kind of like you're dealing with this bully that can just keep you away. And even when you get in, the bully's like, you know, nope, got something for you. Zero Cool is like, hold up, man. I don't want you keeping me from full screen the whole time. But I'll say something about Bane. I'm actually impressed with the cast of characters that he plays. Right? He's got an Ognos, he's got an Idol, a Kilgore. He's got an interesting cast of characters that he plays. I think it's super unique when you got people that want to use big bodies and they use these unorthodox zoners. I don't know, it's pretty intense to watch. And if you're just tuning in right now, xZ3R0COOL, using the tried and true Color 5 Jago, looking fresh, standing out right now. He's popping on this stage, and Banelings getting baited right there. That looked like it was an attempt at a buffered uppercut right there. I like that DP to challenge. He saw how close Banelings was. That's going to be a shadow counter. Yeah, Banelings not falling for that, knowing, look, I'm going to build my meter, I'm blocking it out, and fucking you up. That's what I got to do. Weaving in and out. I think Banelings wants to hold this corner. And xZ3R0 with a mess up on Kara Fireballs. I think he was trying to dash forward and get another Fireball. It was definitely not intended to be a DP. What a whiff punish. Oh my goodness. Mixing off of a whiff punish, getting a big whiff punish, a lot of hit stuff, and then just rolling right over where xZ3R0 was at. Or you can. Oh, buddy. What a break. He's got one chance. Block a ball. Fishing with low forward. Not a true low from what I understand. Oh, baited. You're going nowhere. There's nothing you could have done. You had to just block that and not give him life back there. Ooh, we're jumping out the gym. Blocking. Good blocks on jumps. You're not going to anti-air blocking. I prefer the uppercut. Very nice. Very nice. Okay, so we're in a situation where both players are beginning to find a rhythm for each other's style, for each other's habits. xZ3R0COOL he's trying to jump out. He does not want to hold any of this. Ooh, blowing up, stand strong. xZ3R0 might have to stagger his offense, or just altogether wait to try to bait out that phase. Man's playing Smash Bros. He's spot dodging in the middle of, you know, offense, defense. Banelings not wanting to break that. I respect that so much, knowing, look, I'm not taking any of this bait. I'm gonna let you know I ain't breaking that. I don't need to. xZ3R0COOL right now. He's trying to do work in this corner. Look at this. And that's it. I think Banelings was probably in the mindset of, look, I'm not giving you anything for free. We're not gonna break the obvious. So let's see what you do. All right. Yeah, I was about to ask about that. I want to focus on the match, but I do try to pay attention to chat just so that if somebody's giving feedback, if my audio sounds bad, or, you know, if there's an issue, I would rather correct it now before it's too late. All right, Banelings making the switch. I think this matchup is doable on both sides, but as a Riptor player, you just have to be willing to bait the fact, bait out the option, I should say, of a 3-frame DP. Right? Something that Jago has to say, look, you do not get to do what you want against me. You can run your offense, you can play smart. And there's a lot of ridiculous things that Riptor can do. The fact that Jago has an uppercut, I think, really gives him the opportunity to regain momentum, regain control right there, just uppercutting from that range. Beautiful uppercut. Look at the backdash. I like that from xZ3R0COOL. Staying aware, sliding out of range, saying you do not get to grab me, you don't get to run up on me, stay off. Ooh, no uppercut there. That could have been a round. But you got to hand it to xZ3R0COOL for maintaining composure here. Banelings getting caught, trying to pressure. Got to dance on him. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, All right, I'm jumping. I like that jump strong as he's coming down. Choosing a different jump in option. Just having a different button sometimes. And make your opponent think like, yo, what the hell is he doing? Banelings. Trying to get in. I like the air-to-air. Fishing for the Dragon Punch. See, that's one of the things that's going to stop a Riptor. A lot of Riptor players will go for set play and try to set up situations where Jago just can't uppercut for free on the first interaction. But a strong Jago player is going to learn how to block a setup, how to uppercut the other side, how to catch, you know, Riptors wanting to do Predator stance, avoiding fireballs. You can fireball and wind kick your way in. Blow up Predator stance because they can't block. Jump, ooh, run up flame. I love how these two are just kind of going back and forth, you know, with their little shenanigans, right? Nothing too crazy, but just, you know, dancing it out, wiggling around, doing some goofy stuff in between rounds and knockdowns. Oh, no blow up on that. Oh, that's bait. I don't know if xZ3R0COOL has caught players with the uppercut and the shadow DP in that format. I usually see it as a combo ender and a way to get cash out damage. Oh my god. xZ3R0COOL just dash into the corner. Oh man, you gotta love it. Bane showing off his other characters. I'm wondering if we're gonna see Organos, we're gonna see Idol, and he's gonna just rock with Riptor for a few games. I mean, hey, we're here to have fun, right? Learning experience. 4-2, xZ3R0COOL doing the damn thing. Banelings. I'm actually really happy that Banelings showed up again. I've stated this before. I've never really had the opportunity to chop it up with Banelings. Banelings was so focused on the last set from the previous installment that we had with the community set. So I didn't really get to say a whole lot, but it seemed like Banelings had a great time. I was enjoying it. It was dope. A lot of good AI action going on. Like I said, he's got a wild cast of characters. And xZ3R0COOL making the switch, I don't know if Nate wants to let that rock. But I'll go ahead and commentate it anyway. Normally, we're only doing a switch on wins. I like the break. Now, I know Zero also had a full gore. It's kind of got that, like, that Shoto blood in him, right? He can play a Ryu, Ken, Akuma type thing. I'll play full gore Jago, a type style. I'm actually not even sure if he has a Orchid as well. Granted, she's not like a Shoto, but having that uppercut and that grounded style of play, if you want to swing buttons, you can. You don't just have to slide your way in. You can play neutral with it. Banelings, look at the spacing after all of his attacks on block. I like that. xZ3R0COOL being jumped in on. Having a different pace with Jago. Playing to a different tune with full gore. Definitely not the same thing. There's some things that can be similar, but full gore is just a menace of the character. Ooh. Like that jump fierce. Fireball, jump. Look at the defense from Bane, the layers. That was absolute insanity. xZ3R0COOL getting tagged right there. Trying to find his way in, he gets that that overhead. Back fierce. Oh yeah, oh yeah, oh yeah, come here. Give me your legs. The empty jump short, oh my goodness. xZ3R0COOL, once he touches his opponent, that's when he goes off, man. He goes off. I will say, although we normally do not do switches on wins, again, one of the things that xZ3R0COOL has in common throughout the commonality with every character he plays is the offense is there. Some players have sick defense, and even if their offense is a little bit more basic or linear, they will block it out, shadow counter correctly, anti-air, jab check you, stop you from dashing, even sometimes with big body buttons when people want to take advantage of, you know, distance. And it's wild, let me tell you. All right, xZ3R0COOL switching back to Jago. Somebody might have messaged him. Like I said, hey, great performance, man, good game. But we want to try to keep it, we want to try to keep this moving, right? You know, consistent, arcade style rules. You know, back then you won, you had to stay on that character. The game was not letting you switch characters after you won. You were staying locked in. the best way to explain it is arcade style rules. It's the new era with a flair slow and school to it. You know, we got to respect some of the tried and true traditions. Ooh, very nice counter hit off that crowd fierce. This matchup, getting counter hit. Yeah, Banelings already active with Omen's forward fierce, right? That sword's heavy, man. It'll do work. Omen is such a monstrous character. He really is. No whip punish on the whip. I like that from Zero. Missing that jump fierce, trying to get a little bit of style points in there. Getting my life back. Oh yeah. Ooh. You don't. I don't know you. Banelings actually still in this to win this, man. These orbs to try to make that approach safe. Yeah, you gotta stop. You can't. That's the thing about fighting Omen. You can't just wind kick your way in. And even high level players, at certain points you'll be able to snipe them when you're in the middle of the mid-range. You know, if your opponent plays footsies, if they swing buttons, you might be able to go and smack a wolf player with a wind kick, right? Just because they're playing so well on the ground and maybe they're out footseeing you and you're like, shit, I gotta do a wind kick, I got a low cut. But if you're fighting a guy like Banelings, you're fighting Insight, you're fighting Hologram, Nate, and they got Omen, the likelihood that you're going to snipe with a wind kick on players of that caliber is just not very likely. There's too much that they're aware of. They're ready to react, they're ready to respond. And sometimes just throwing the projectile out to cover space is enough. They don't even have to know that you're gonna win kick. We're going in right now, uppercut. Looking for the style points again. I'm surprised Jago didn't say, look, hold all this meter and throw the sun at him. He cannot afford to throw a shadow move here. If he throws a shadow fireball, Bane is gonna get right through that walk up throw. That's the scary part of being in that situation. When you're down bad and you know that the obvious is just not going to work, right? You're not gonna throw shadow wind kick. You're not, shadow wind kick would have been shadow countered if Bane was on with defense. Shadow fireball was gonna have him completely get blown up with shadow invulnerable. The jump may have not been a good idea because Bane could call out fireballs, he could move away air to air. You know, it's not a guarantee just, oh, do this and you'll at least get out of this situation. So that hesitation of thinking about what option do I go for, I don't want to make it obvious. Bane's like, while you think about that, come here. Let me talk to you real quick. I'm going to throw you. That kind of situation allows so much room for Bane to get away with stuff that Zero, if that would have been round start, mid-round, 40% health, that would have been a low short, low jab, low strong, low forward, you know, depending on the range. Bane walking forward, Zero might have been like, what the hell are you doing? Get out of my face. But being in that situation where anything could lead to, you know, like a button into shadow, hit confirm, ultra territory, right? You're going to be at the point where somebody can just go right into ultra. You don't want to give them that. Zero seems to have a very established way of approaching and getting his damage, looking for the reset, not taking the guarantee. But in that situation, Banelings took away that time. He's like, look, man, you don't know what to do right now. You cannot compete walking up. Into this next game, what a whip punish. Again, Banelings showing why Omen is such a good character, and I like the way he plays the character. It hasn't been ultra mix heavy. He's showing another side of Omen. He's showing, look, I can do the mix. I can blow up the fireball. This is just signs of a strong fundamental player here. What a bait. I like the fact that xZ3R0COOL did not take another step. He didn't swing. He was like, all right, I got away with that and didn't completely die. I'll chill. Yo, jabbing out, I like that. He's like, look, you're going to land chip on me, but I'm going to punch you back. I actually really respect that. He may have not gotten too much out of it, but even adding just a little bit of damage on a character that can't get health back, hey, I'm with it. Sometimes you got to trade. I think xZ3R0COOL knew my life bar is going to go away. I might as well do something rather than nothing. I actually got a story about that watching Evo yesterday that I'll tell you guys about the concept of trading, and something I was actually watching Veneno FGC do yesterday against Carnitas, but I'll explain that when we're done. Right now it's about these two running. The concept of trade, somebody remind me to bring that up and I'll explain it. Banelings trying to run away with this match, man. He is playing really well. Look at the low forward. That's what I'm talking about. Did you see that? I'm not just making stuff up or saying it because it sounds cool. Bane tried to take one little step forward and Zero was like, nope, here's my sandals. And that's what I'm talking about. In that situation, Zero wasn't, you know, damn near close to death. He had a chance. He's like, look, I'll throw buttons now. I can afford to throw one button and maybe be ready to break if I'm wrong, or be ready for the reset, whatever. I very much so like that break from Zero, staying alive. Yo, the fireball station. What a finish. Banelings with that confirm there, seeing the opportunity. Man, those fireballs so pesky. Zero's got to be thinking, man, I had that, right? So I'm going to try to explain this while I can. I know a lot of players have been in the situation where you're fighting an Omen, or rather, excuse me, you're fighting a Glacius, right? And I was watching Veneno fight Carnitas yesterday. So he would do Puddle Punch into Hail, right? Into Shadow Hail. And Veneno was delaying the uppercut to either get two options out of that, right? Now, I'm sure there's maybe been another Jago who's done this and maybe just never really shared it. And I've known that there was a gap there. Otherwise, you wouldn't be able to shadow counter, or not shadow counter, shadow wind kick or shadow invulnerable through the move when he does it. But Veneno's idea was like, I'll uppercut, and if I don't cleanly beat you for delaying it long enough, I'll at least get the trade and you'll hit me with some hail, but I'm hitting you with DP, you know, damage. And the counter hit exchange is going to favor my damage output over yours. So I think when XZ3R0COOL is pumping that jab and trying to get damage where he can, it kind of reminded me of seeing that sequence where it's like, look, I know you're going to get away with doing Puddle Punch and a hail when I don't have meter, but I'm going to make you pay for it in the long run. Also, shout out to all the players that went to play at Evo. That was actually incredible for me to watch a lot of those games. Yeah, Zero's really got to just take his time here. Try to get a fix for what Banelings wants. Don't get too overzealous. And I think he's done a hell of a job. What an anti-air. And he put himself in the corner and takes his turn back with the back fierce. What an anti-air again. Banelings showing that fundamental skill. I love that, man. What a player. What a player. Come out of there. So much thought process, because Bane knows that he can't get too predictable with his patterns, but everything that he's done, it's not random. It's just, he's got a rhythm, he's got a flow, and XZ3R0COOL just cannot match it right now. I have to agree with Alvaro. I think Banelings is, you know what? He's such a sick player, and the fact that he plays so well with so many different characters, you can argue that it's the matchup, right? Oh, it's just the characters, whatever. The character can do X, Y, Z. But it's the same argument I have for, I don't know, Extreme Zombie playing Arya, right? Yes, Arya, in my opinion, is super good. She's, in certain ways, she's just fucked up. But it takes people like Zombie or Sleep or The Chronicle, people that we've seen throughout the years, use the characters to make them look that good, right? If nobody can use them to that potential, then, it's all right. For any MKX fans, when Ninja Killa started showing off what Liu Kang could do and touch you one time and turn it from 49 to 51%, people complained about it. But the point was, only Ninja Killa was doing that. So it takes a player of a high skill level and willing to train and learn the execution and all the setups and timing and the neutral and what's possible in order to display that. It's not just pick Arya and win. If I pick Arya and fight anybody here, I'm gonna die. No way I'm winning that. Blocking right now. xZ3R0COOL looking like a different player. I like this change in playstyle. xZ3R0COOL is still behind the sticks, but switching it up a little bit. Banelings taking that turn. Just go ahead and say, look, man, you done messed up. You give me a chance, I'm going in. Oh, what a grab. Oh, you get grabbed. Dash up Dragon. I think he knew that Bane was going to take to the sky and was like, look, I'm going to hit you with a 3-frame, invincible, ooh, overhead, you know you're dead. That is ridiculous. I love that button, but I hate it at the same time. Getting hit by back fierce from Fulgore, it's a sick looking tool. Just watching him just reel back, hit you with the little fangs, the prongs, the claws on the fist. It sucks when you're getting opened up by that. xZ3R0 popping, empty jumping forward, maybe trying to bait out shadow form from Banelings. Oh, that is GG. Okay.
Awesome victory.
What a game, man. xZ3R0COOL bringing it back. What a very competitive set. What a competitive set. 6-5. All right. Once we approach, we're mid-chapter right now, as I like to say, right? We're no longer at the beginning of the story. We're mid-chapter for both players. If Banelings manages to take game right here, game 7, he gets to 7 wins. It's 8, 9, 10. He's on the final chapter, right? The 3rd chapter. All right. For those that don't know, Crazy Skate Nate has been holding these community commentated community sets, whichever way you want to word it. Banelings making a switch to Gargos. This character is absolutely, I think Gargos is ridiculous. There are some really bad matchups for Gargos, but the fact that Gargos has the minions, some of the command grab shenanigans, the quad jump, it's just ridiculous to watch. It's so hard to fight too if you're playing a character that doesn't have any dominant presence against him. Oh, that's right. Take one away from xZ3R0. I just looked down at chat real quick about to pick up my coffee. We're actually sitting even right now. 5-5 in the fight to survive. I want to see what Banelings does to maintain. Yeah, you gotta watch that. The fact that this is like a super Shoto, you know what I mean? The over-glorified Shoto. A forward advance that's safe on block and uppercut. Fireball game, pip cancel fireball, uppercut. Like, you just really, you watch Nikki play and it's like, bro, he's not missing those. He's got the pips, you're eating the dragon punch, you're eating the fireball. And he's demonstrated what this character can really do, so Gargos is definitely in a bad spot with no minions out. The fact that xZ3R0 can stagger offense, fireball, delay everything he's doing, bait shadow counters. He can mash dragon punch, but right there, just get off me. I don't know you. Blocking it out. Get off me. I like that. I would definitely have to agree thinking that this matchup wouldn't be a very good matchup because you got to think, Jago might not do, it's probably maybe like a 5.5, 4.5. I don't know what Nate would think. I don't think Jago completely just dies to Gargos because if you can touch Gargos and not give him meter, by the time he get, let's say you get one good sequence, right? You catch Gargos slipping doing that goofy shit. If he's not willing to play solid, you clip him up, you go in, you get the wall splat and you start fucking him up. I know Tommy and Nate have shown this, and Hero of Time showed me this a long time ago. You can actually buffer jab DP, and should Gargos try to do, is it called Reckoning? I don't know what it is. The shit where he teleports from the sky to land down on you and pops Instinct to get in for free, right? To start his offense. You can jab DP him out of that. Now, once they figure out you're doing that, you might get it once, maybe twice if you're lucky, right? Where back to back, they keep attempting it. But you basically have to treat Gargos in a way almost like Omen. You have to fight him while you can. It's just hard to pin him down. Score is 6-5. But I was asking Nate what you think the matchup is between Jago and Gargos. I think it's like a 4.5, 5.5, or a 6-4. I don't think it's that unwinnable. Banelings switching to Hisako. Back to the action on screen. I'm so impressed with the amount of characters that he plays at a high level. Yeah, I like that stop on the Rekka there, just completely letting it go. We're getting baited, we're jumping out the gym, we're avoiding that altogether. No command grab for you. Nate thinking it's even. I'll talk more about that right now. Definitely want to learn more about that. Look at the frame trap, buddy. Ulgor is such a strong character, and you know what? So is Hisako. Hisako was a character that I always felt was extremely strong. I like this from xZ3R0COOL408x. Showing signs that he can slow it down. He'll leave more traps. We're jumping out the gym. Come here. Yeah. That's exactly what I was thinking, Nate. We definitely discussed that. I was thinking it's more of like a 4.5, 5.5. Ooh, the movement. We've got ultimate full board. The reason I call him that is the movement speed and what he has with the reactor is just, is wild. And look, movement. Your life bar got melted. The taunt saying, I hit you with that proton cannon. Hit him with some marble. Ooh, the Banelings gonna bring this back in instinct. That is tough. Try again, kiddo. Oh my goodness. Banelings demonstrating, you know, that stagger. There's so much hits done on that. Good God almighty.
Awesome victory.
Yep, that's exactly what I was thinking, Nate. Mainly because the tried and true fireball uppercut is, you can uppercut Gargos, but most really strong Gargos players are not. I remember like when Jago was playing, Sleep had a Gargos, who else had a Gargos? Rico. Like they knew that that's a part of the toolkit, and if they could take it away, it's like, we'll just wait until we could force you to, you know, fuck up. Or now you don't even want to uppercut because you know that you're just giving me damage and you're giving me Oki setup, so. You know, Alvaro, that's, some of us have that risky play style. As a commentator, I try not to have that bias. Look, xZ3R0COOL's showing up to do the damn thing. Banelings showing up, you know, both kind of players just going back and forth, having a little bit of fun. But I think at the end of the day, you know, sometimes you gotta put up or shut up. If you're gonna put it out there, just be cool with it if it doesn't go in your favor, you know? Whether it's the little dance or the teabag or the taunt, hey, you know what? It's in the game and you do it. All right, cool. You know, sometimes we lose after, right? What is it? Taunting your body? But it happens, you know what I mean? You know what? I appreciate both players playing out this set. We had a couple mishaps, right? We had a game or a character switch on a win. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's a free opening right there. Look at this ridiculous amount of health on Banelings' side with Hisako. That's actually really sick that he plays his character so well, man. What a fierce training partner to have. He can play so many different characters. Fishing for that stand medium kick, xZ3R0COOL408x. Just gotta switch it up a little bit. Not get caught throwing double fireballs. Nate will tell you how reactable that is for Hisako players, right? Ooh, you try doing that against Absolute Zero, Undead Gamer, any Hisako player that is, you know, remotely competent, they're gonna be like, hey, you're throwing fireballs and you're active for a lot longer, chucking them bad boys out. I gotta give you this word. Hell, even Nikki will smack you up with the Hisako for doing that. Reacting to stuff that he knows, hey, this is a fundamental thing in KI. This applies across the board, no shadow counter. I think he was trying to break there, and that was just so delayed from Banelings that the hit stun wore off, and it was no longer a combo. Oh, baited. This is gonna be game right here. Oh, he did that. That's right. He can't go into the that restand staggered in that situation and get the ultra xZ3R0COOL staying alive. Somebody named xZ3R0COOL408x, he seems to have a lot of patience right now and saying, look, I'm willing to wait it out. Find my way, I'm jumping out the gym, low short, stand medium kick. I like that frame trap. That low short's -1, but the spacing on it. He only did one, didn't, you know, delay another light kick or throw another low short behind it, and just went right for that stand medium. Oh, we got frame traps. Oh, he risked it all. That's exactly what I was thinking too. But you gotta remember, you know, like, if we were to ask Nate, okay, Nate's got a really good Fulgore, but if he had to play a tough matchup, right, that's not unwinnable with Jago, but if he had to choose between Jago or Fulgore, I feel like Nate would be like, I'm putting my Jago on the line, right? Nate's been known for that Jago play for a long time. There's been a lot of people who have talked and had a lot of credit and that praise that they've given Nate throughout the years, saying, hey, I wish you would have traveled more. I wish we could have helped to get you out to events. And he's been a Jago Titan for a long time. So if I had to take a guess, unless his Fulgore was 100, and that's the only character I've been rocking with, been playing Nikki and all these other Fulgore players set after set after set, I would imagine that if he felt the pressure, he'd just rock with his Jago. Banelings doing the damn thing right now. xZ3R0COOL408x, though, you gotta hand it to him, man. He's put on the show. The entertainment has been provided. Oh, get off me. We got sweeps out here. Somebody get the man a broom. We're about to clean up and do work. Stop. Very nice. What a counter hit. So much damage. I love just seeing the lightning strike on the counter hit. It's so aesthetically a nice little touch. I mean, people will complain about particle effects on things sometimes because like fireballs start exploding and it's hard to see what's going on like that, like particle effect everywhere. But you got to admit, it still looks crazy. People getting lit up by fireballs and all kinds of stuff. It looks good. Absolutely not falling for the turnstile heart. I think Bane is just too solid, man. He knows his stand too well. He's played way too many Jagos. I can imagine how many Jago matchups he's played. No! Shadow Rekka to get through. I'm surprised. Banelings, I don't know what happened there. Maybe he did buffer and the button didn't come out. I'm not too sure. It happens sometimes. Look at that frame trap. Low jab, low forward there. All of that plus, too. All of that string plus. Actually, no. Low forward actually becomes, I believe, 0 on block. I want to say it's -2. Ooh. I'm going to say light kick, crouching light kick just for frame data update is -1. Low forward is -2, so I want to say you're 0 on block there. What an uppercut. That's what I'm talking about. Hit him with the Street Fighter. They go for the jump. You gotta fuck him up. Got the uppercut just to fuck you up. That was a sick uppercut from Zero. I'm still tripping off that. I don't see enough of that from other Jago players, and I'd like to see it more because it's definitely going to save a lot of heartache later on in the matchup. Zero cool. Man, he's looking real good right now. Double kick, no shadow counter. Banelings letting it rock. Everybody gets one. Can't be too mad at that. He's played a hell of a set. No shadow Rekka there. Anti-air, I got to admit, for some of the missed opportunities, that anti-air was super beefy. That was ridiculous. Oh my goodness. Go for the reset pop in stage. The throw, enough to kill. Oh man.
I'm afraid your path ends here.
What a set. What? I want to say it is now tied. If Zero Cool is up one game, there was that game that didn't count. So I want to say it's 7-7. Oh, we're on the final chapter. We are on the final chapter right now. It's going to be 3 more games on either side. It could be a wipe, 8, 9, and 10. It could be, there's a lot of different things that could happen right now. It could go back and forth. Bane, he has so many characters in his toolkit that he can apply whatever he wants. He can rock with this Arbiter and get a win and you know, try to ride it out with Arbiter. He has Idol. There's a lot of characters that he has, but let's go ahead and get it started. Shout outs to Crazy Skate Nate for allowing this community set to happen. First to 10. I appreciate everybody that has rocked with the commentary. Zero Cool doing the damn thing right now. An even set. The frame traps have been super skilled. The uppercut game has been there. He just got to keep that on track. Banelings grenade toss. Wants to keep the pressure there. Yeah, that's going to be no dice. And look, Zero Cool willing to take his turn back. He knows he's -1, but he's still pumping out low jab, saying, look, you're not going to do anything. Most players expect Jago's minus. He's going to uppercut. All Jago can do. Zero Cool's like, nah, man, I'm going for low jab. That's plus. If you do nothing, it's still my turn. Ripping an uppercut from so far away. We're in the 3rd chapter of the set. It can go either way. Back and forth. We've seen a hell of a Jago from Zero Cool. Banelings has the corner. He's got to do something with it. He gets sniped with the wind kick, only to lose that corner, and Zero just dancing on him, saying, look, I got it like that, fam. You don't know me. Banelings with really good spacing there, looking to find an approach. Hadouken. Fireball game's been really solid, but we're going to get blown up here. You cannot freeze the game in front of somebody like Bane. All right, Bane let it drop a few times with this Jago, maybe just wasn't confident to put the Rekka out there. But if that would have been any of the other mains, it would have definitely have been a punish. And Bane showing, look, I have an Arbiter, I will punish you for that. Don't freeze the game in front of me again. I let it rock last game, I'm not letting it happen again. Very good stuff. Both players with instinct right now. Zero looking to pop. He just wanted a free approach. I don't even think it was about life at all. He pretty much a full life ball, right? Shadow Fireball. So much pressure right now. Trying to stagger the corner pressure and getting flipped up. Ooh. Jumping out the gym. Zero not afraid to chase down Banelings. You have to admit, he has no fear. He's willing to, look at that, dash in. Bane not reacting to it. Willing to respect. Saying, I'm gonna let you go ahead and rock. Look at the parry. Zero's just trying to blow up all of the parry. I think he's probably looking to get Bane to overcommit to a parry and maybe look for an empty jump throw. Oh, the overhead. Gunshot, grenade out. No, no gunshot. No hit confirm on that. Shadow Fireball able to be blocked. This has got to be really, really tough for Zero. He's throwing fireballs right now and he has the lights lead, but the fact that there's a few bullets in the clip. Shadow meter, okay, this just turned into Zero Cool's game. Back fierce, what a hit. Oh my god, that confirms, so sick. In that situation, when you don't have the bar to really challenge, it's kind of rough sitting in the corner against a character that can snipe you out, jump, throw bullets. You try to jump, they can interact air to air. Banelings can try to snipe with the anti-air. There's a lot of stuff that he's able to do, and that was what I would call like a zero cool game right there. He knew, all right, I'm just gonna let it rock. I'm gonna build meter. Now I've got the threat of Shadow Wind Kick. Shadow Fireball just to throw something on screen. I feel like he was kind of planning that. Go ahead and do what you're gonna do your worst. I'll block it, build meter, and then I'm coming to fuck you up. Banelings has played a hell of a set. I would not be surprised if he went ahead and switched right now. I want to say the score is 8-7. Yeah, Crazy Skate Nate saying in the chat 8-7. This matchup, you cannot miss a beat. As Jago, you're not getting wind kick for free. You're not jumping for free. Even dashing could be a really horrible idea against somebody like Banelings. We've seen what Oggenos can do with various characters throughout, or rather players throughout the community. Right, whether it be Latalis, Night Slash. So this is a matchup you want to take your time. Do not rush. You have so much time to work. Zero Cool trying to get rid of chunks. He wants to put on any kind of damage he can, right? Get any bit of chip. No uppercut. Blocking it out. What a whiff punish. That was ridiculous from Bane. We're on the third chapter right now. You got to go through a wall. That's ridiculous. Banelings with such a huge life lead. One chunk. Getting that low crush. Actually, somebody confirmed for me. Is that a true low crush, or is that just because that's pushing him back and it's forcing Zero to whip? I don't even... That is ridiculous. Looking at the back fierce trying to keep... Ooh, what a counter hit. The fact that chunks were gone. Keep his wind kick. Scoop-de-doop. Gotta take the throw. Oh, Bane can do work now. He has instinct. Not enough. Zero looking to maybe flip Banelings and get an opening, but he blocked. Puts himself in a -6 situation. Banelings played every character that some of them I've never seen him use. Probably shown other people, but I've never seen it. Now he's got Oggenos getting jumped in on. This is huge for Zero Cool. No chunks for Banelings. Zero Cool trying to just cut off space, does not want to give him a chance to build up any armor. He's got a double kick, yes. Getting the armor there and just completely trying to negate it. The corner control from Banelings, this is going to be tough for Zero, but he went for a back fierce. Get the fuck out of here. Oh my goodness. Gets the opening, goes for a counter break. That's big boy, get 57%. Who are you fucking with? Don't break my shit. That's absolute insanity right here. From the corner using a back fierce. Now Banelings is going to have to be aware. If I'm in range and I'm crowds blocking, I might get fucked up. I might need to stand up. I need to put something out there. Oh, that air to air. This is going to hurt, or we're going to... Oh, he's going to definitely go for the damage. No, he went for the chunks. I stand corrected. Hope for him. Yo, he got checked out of the Shadow Wind Kick. That would have stopped the armor, but Bane playing so smart, so careful. Are we looking for the anti-air? What are we looking for? Get checked, get thrown. He rolled into him. Oh my god, I have no idea what the fuck just happened, but he rolled in, went for Shadow Lariat. That was sick. That was so sick. Performance, man. I think that Bane switching to Oggenos for these last few games is definitely going to force Zero to think, okay, I got to play the Jago of the century. I can't fuck up. I can't miss a beat. I can't jump for free. I just got to make everything count or switch to full gore. Yep. It's 8-8. For everybody in chat just watching right now, Crazy Skate Nate has been hosting these commentated community sets. Make sure you hit him with a follow, subscribe to the channel, drop a donation for him, let him know that you appreciate what he's been putting out there. He's got a few classic matchups in the works. I don't know when they're going to happen. I've just been notified about them. He can tell you a little bit more about it. But let's get after it. Banelings running Oggenos, Zero Cool going back to the Jago. I respect it. He's like, look, this is the character I play. This is what I'm known for. I came to win. I'm not backing down. Let's get it. Cinemax saying solid set. I definitely agree. Getting that opening zero, got to be feeling good about that. Giving your legs, you're getting swept. Went for the jump fierce, possibly forgetting, look, he's got armor. Now he's in the corner. You do not want that. The fact that Banelings can kind of create a pseudo corner anywhere is already like rough enough, but now you're in an actual corner. That wall is not breaking. You got to hold that. What a pickup from Banelings. That was sick. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I like that, holding on to that one shot. That's going to be an uppercut. Ooh, you jumping. That fireball off of the back fierce a little bit safer because it's -4 in that. Ooh, juggernaut punch. Damn. He stopped that right in its tracks. Like, go ahead and win kick. He's fucking you up. XZ3R0COOL is playing a hell of a set. That first sequence, right? The exchange of options that he put out there. Like, look, hold this offense, keep the sweep. And then he went for a pizza cutter. He went for the jump fierce, and it completely took away his momentum. You don't. Bane was able to block in time there. So it does help that Zero's getting some kind of chip, but he's got to get rid of the chunks, and that's what he's looking for. He does not want any armor on Banelings. Counter hit. Gets the knockdown. What are we going to go for? Empty jump strong? It wasn't a complete empty jump. It looked like an empty jump, but he jumped forward, hit strong, continued offense. Zero trying to wiggle on him, saying, look, I got it, fam. You don't know who I am? Ow! That sucks so much. Are we going to put him through a wall? No, we're chunking up. Banelings does not, like, I respect that. He's not trying to show off right there and do something that's not going to kill. He's setting up for the next possible sequence, knowing maybe punching him through the wall wasn't going to kill, so I'd rather just get armor and force XZ3R0COOL to sweat. Yo! Jab check. Come here. Hit you in my face. Get off me. Looking for the jump. That was a big boy play. This is there. This is, yeah. DED. D3D. Oh my. That, just watching that. So painful. Guns Tariq saying, I wonder if the HKD setup could have worked there. Yeah, I don't know that. I think that would definitely get him some mileage, Guns, because it could give you that time to kind of plug and play. Am I going to go for stand fierce, stand heavy, kick up close? Am I going to walk up, neutral jump? You know, create any kind of goofy setup just to force the opponent into an option that you can punish. Yeah, maybe you could empty jump on time and land and still fierce and get through chunks, or you know, do a button into a shadow fireball. It's just the context of what's happening and how much meter is there to play around with. All right. Banelings sitting on game point, I believe. Yeah, game point. XZ3R0COOL has 2 games that he needs to win if he wants to bring it home. Oh, yes. Got the sweep there, looking for the overhead, and that start from Zero was actually really, really ridiculous. All of that room to walk back and forth, try to shimmy around is gone. Oh, we're going right through, there's no way. Yep. You put that little counter break behind it too. What a sick play. I'm surprised we didn't see him shadow through that. Instinct pop. Trying to use low jab, his quickest 5-frame. Option, right? Either low jab, low short. XZ3R0COOL just pumping it out like, yo, get off me. I'm trying to stop everything you're doing. Don't hit anything, and they got the trade there. For those just tuning in, Banelings right now in a 1st to 10 with XZ3R0COOL has run so many different characters. XZ3R0COOL switched between his Jago, his Fulgor. It is currently 9-8 in Banelings' favor. Looking for that overhead option off the club. Yep, just from downtown, got to shoot it at him. Zero Cool, he's played a hell of a set, so you gotta give it up to him. If this ends up being the end, you can't be mad at this performance. Looking for the wing kick. I don't know if that was the best idea. Getting ever so, the corner, so close to the corner. Yeah, Zero's out of there. He don't want no part of that. I don't blame him. The crouch fierce. I love the anti-air. Get off. Breaking that heavy. Letting it rock. Uppercut. What a play. Banelings like, I'm not going to shadow counter that. What a punish and a pickup overall from Banelings, knowing, look, man, you can't keep doing stuff like that at me. You're in range. I'm going to jab you out. No, he went for that, and Banelings woke up. Shadow counter. What a sick performance from both of these guys, man. Stagger? That turned into a reset. I don't even know if that was intentional or if that was an execution error. One wrong move could end this set for Zero Cool, showing that he does have patience after all. No, he could have punished that. He could have crouch pierced it. No shadow counter from Zero Cool. The pressure is on. It's so tough to watch right now. You can't throw a fireball. You'll get Superman punched. You have to be careful. Oh, he threw one. Baneling's not ready for that. What an anti-air. What a pickup. Jeez. Both players doing the damn thing. 10-8. Got to give it up to both players in chat, man. If you guys enjoyed that set, let me know. Let Nate know. That was a ridiculous matchup right there, man.